So this is my journal, and you can see that the cover has gotten pretty mucky. So this is the first page. This is sort of like the introductory page into the rest of the book. Obviously, it's titled The Journey Begins, and I made it using this laser die cut sort of 12 by 12 paper scrapbook sheet that I bought, and I used it as a stencil. And it gave me this really nice flower background. So I just pretty much doodled on it. I added some swirls, I stamped with some birds, I added some dots, and some like checkered black thing with pen, and this is what this one looks like. Really simple. The birds are a Tim Holtz stamp that I recently picked up, and also the words over there. The next two pages are obviously using Octopode Factory digital stamps, which I'm currently obsessed with these things. I love them so much. I actually won I won their last challenge, so I'm super excited. And I got 3 new stamps, and this is one of the new ones I got. Anyways, this page right here, very simple background, again using Dylusions. I wouldn't say it's simple. I tend to make really busy backgrounds, but I don't even remember what I did. I don't even remember what stencils I used. Because I make the backgrounds in advance, and then I just add to the pages. So I don't really know what I used, except I do know that this white sort of effect here is done using this Prima stencil, the new one, and it kind of really, this was like a stamping a negative, like I used it on something else, and then I just took it and I pressed it on this page just to add some more color. And I used, it looks like I used some a flower stencil and some letters. Sorry, this back border right here is a Diane Reevely stencil that comes with the numbers, so I also used some numbers inside. And this stamp here, like the eye chart stamp, is from a 7 Gypsy set that I just picked up. This is called Posy. She's so cute, her head is open, and I just happened to have this brain stamp, so I just added the brain on the bottom. The black paper in the back is from a scrapbook, Halloween scrapbook paper line. I don't remember which one. And then for the black border, what I did was I used some distressed ink, the black soot, and I just kind of did that, and then I colored over with a white gel pen. And it says "Free Your Mind," and I used a label maker for that. The next page, I made the backgrounds at the same time, so that's why they're both kind of green. But this one I tried to use a lot more blue into it. And again, various stencils and sprays, and then I kind of stamped on top of them with some floral flowers, like flourish thing. And I really like this page. I like how it turned out. I didn't really have anything prepared for words in terms of like a quote, so I just used the Maggie Holmes stickers and just kind of used words that like reminded me of this page. And one of my favorite things about this page are the flowers. I used the Maggie Holmes paper and this flower stamp that I had. And then the thing that really gets me is how that I added some black tulle, like black polka dot tulle, on the back of the flower. And it kind of just makes the flower really stand out from the page. And I really love how that turned out. And then I used some glitter stickles, like gold, on the flower centers. So obviously this is Alice in Wonderland themed. There's Alice. There's the kitty. I put him in a teacup, made also with flower paper. All the paper used is Maggie Holmes. And I colored them in with Copics. And then I didn't want to waste his body, like I didn't want it to be hidden behind the cup, so I cut it up and I put it on top. I mean, it doesn't really work, I guess, like the page will look beautifully even without it, but I think it's fun. So there it is. And this page is unfinished. I kind of just, what I originally did was I just sprayed it with some, again, the Illusion spray inks, and I just let the water, I put water on top and I let the paint drip, so you can kind of pick that up a bit. And then wasn't sure what to do with it, so I just decided to use some a credit card and some bottle caps and just make some lines and circles with black and white paint. And I think I'm just going to leave this page the way it is and just maybe add a quote on top of it. This is another page that I made using the Octopode Factory. So this page really started off like a disaster. I took 3 different distress stains and I just layered them on the page. So here I did some green, blue, and pink, but I didn't like how it looked at all, so I covered it up with a couple of stencils, so the ones that you see with the writing over here. And then I just kind of took gesso and white acrylic paint and just sort of stuck down this paper, and then just really went over it, trying to cover it up as much as I can. And I did, it worked out, but you can still see some green poking through, which is not my favorite, but whatever. And yeah, so basically this is another Octopoke Factory image. The colors are really pastel, pink and purple. This is what it looks like. Stencils again, and just really outlined everything with a white gel pen. And I added some circles with paint that I kind of made my own. Like I mixed some white in to make some more pastel colored with acrylic paint. I love, love, love this image. It's one of my favorites. And that's pretty much it for this page. I have a little quote over here. This page is a collage page. Again, what I did was I started off making this background, and I used a key tissue paper and I glued it down, and then I used some spray. And then pretty much what I did was just close the page on it, and then the remaining spray would transfer on this page. So that's why you can see some of the color in the background. And then to finish up the page, I just took a stencil and I went over it and I added some black flowers with some spray, black spray. And then I had this image from a magazine and I just took her down. I didn't alter it too much because I really like the way she looks. And then I kind of just went with what the page reminded me of, and I just wrote "Dark Beauty, hide your scars." And that's pretty much it. I just did some doodling around the page with some black and white poster paint from Sharpie. And then I just did some circles up there on top of the flowers. And that's pretty much it for this page. This one is still not done. I'm going to add another Octopoke Factory image there. I already know what I'm going to do, but still haven't got to it. Just have an easy background. This one, this page right here, I sprayed with some colors, but I didn't like the way it came out. It was really dark and just not fun. Really disliked it. But basically what this page here is just like, again, I smushed 2 pages together and then the effect went here. But actually no, here I took the stencil and I just like smushed it here on the side. And then I just went over it with cleaned off another stencil on it and then sprayed some pink numbers. But I really hated it. So what I did one night was I just gessoed it, and then it turned all the colors into this pretty pastel. And then last night I was playing around and making some more backgrounds, and I just I made my own pastel pink and purple color that I will show you after. And I just sprayed them on this page and I let it drip. So that's what it looks like. So it's really fun. It's purpley and blue and pink, and I love it a lot more now than how it looked before. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm just going to color it in the white space a bit. Now this page you've seen, my last video was about this page, and I told you I was going to add some white outline, which is what I did. I removed some sequins because I think there was just too many, and this is what it came out to look like, and I really like the way it turned out with the white. The white just makes everything pop so much more. And this page is one I made last week. It's just a collage image, and the quote is from an Oasis song, and it says "Slip inside the eye of your mind." And I just started making like the background first, and then I had these like circle things I made with paint and a lid. But then for some reason they reminded me of eyeballs, and it kind of went perfect because I had added this head over here with 3 different eyeballs on her head. And it kind of went well, so I just made them into eyeballs. And I really like the way it looks. And I just did I highlighted her with some pink poster paint. And I did like a little border over here going all the way down, and then just doodled a bit. Nothing special. Now, this background I made last night, and I absolutely love it. For some reason, this is coming up as blue, but it's not. I promise you, it's like a dark purple, sort of. I guess it looks a little bit blue over here, but it's dark purple. Anyway, it's the Midnight something from the new Diane release. And here's Calypso Teal, and then this is the Dirty Martini. Again, I just did some ghosting, and I sprayed some white, and then I used a stencil, which is a new Prima stencil, which gives me this like flourish over here, and I just really like how the flourish look, because you can see here I use other stencils, and I tried to use some other stencils, but I really liked how this sort of, what's this called, the mask thing looked like, so I kind of just went with that and continued all over the page. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with this background yet, but it's really pretty. And again, I made this last night also, just playing around, and this is what you can, like, this is what I mean, like, I like making busy backgrounds. For some reason, having a couple of colors isn't enough for me. I just need to have a lot of color, and a lot of dimension, and a lot of layers. This looks like a hot mess. I don't even know how I made this. I just sprayed some colors again. Stencils, a lot of stencils, a lot of ghosting. I used the white spray over here. And here, it was pretty much a white page. I just took the stencil and I sprayed it around it, so it made some like kind of like an outline around the flower. And then where there was too much white space, I just went back and sprayed it again with the coordinating color. But it kind of went a little too much over here, so I'm gonna fix that because it's a little too like divided. It doesn't really blend too much. But I'm gonna fix that obviously when I make my page. And yeah, so for me, I like to build backgrounds first, so that when I just feel like, you know, making something, I just pick a page that speaks to me for that particular moment and just go with it. So obviously, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these pages yet, but when I do know, like, I'll just look at it and be like, okay, let me just make a collage on it or something. And then the last, it's like, okay, before I get to the last page, I got into the manila part of, see, all this is the white, like, bristle board paper, and this one's the manila starting. And for some reason, I thought the manila was going to be a lot stronger than the white paper, but it really isn't. I don't know, maybe I saturated the page too much with water, and I didn't dry enough in between. I'm not sure if that's the reason, but it made a big mess. It went through the other side, and I might just end up gluing these two pages together. If I don't, I'll try obviously fixing it with a background, but if it doesn't work out, I'll just glue them together. And this is my pastel purpley pink background. I love it, I love it, I love it. I saw a video on YouTube where they took the white linen, I think it's called white linen, the Diane Reevely white paint that just came out, the new release, and what she did was she took the white paint and mixed it into a different bottle and with different colors of sprays to make pastel colors. Last night I decided to try it out. So what I did first was wet both pages with water, and I took the white spray and I just went all over it, and then I took the color grape and the bubblegum pink, and then I just sprayed them all over the place, and it would react with the white and really made this really cool marbling effect. And then it kind of mixed too much, so I added more color as I went along, and more whites, and just sprayed white and color as I went along just to make it more pastel-y. And then I didn't dilute some of them. Like sometimes over here I just spray the pink, and that's why over here it's a little stronger than like the pink over here, let's say. So overall it's really cool. I really like it. And then what I did was I made my own little mixes right here. So I poured in some water, the color, and then the white, and then I just shake it up, and then I spray it on the page. So you can see some areas there's like little sprays, little dots. Like over here is the purple. I don't know if you can see that. And then over here is the pink. I really like it. I didn't make a lot because obviously I don't want to waste all my ink, but they came out to really nice colors, and that's what I used to spray on this page. So I used purple and pink, and I just sprayed it on and let it drip. So this is my art journal so far, what I have. You can see it leaked again. There's a lot of pages, obviously, and I'm having a lot of fun working on it. So I hope you guys like this flip through and this sort of like update. And I hope I didn't shake too much with the camera. So thanks for watching. I love to hear what you guys think. And if you guys enjoy my videos, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and even comment, because I love the support and I love reading what you guys think. And I absolutely love knowing that people enjoy my stuff. It really makes me happy. So if you guys can support, that would be amazing. But either way, just watch my videos and enjoy them. You know, I hope I make them for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.